Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on into the live stream. Calling yourself Crypto Lifers and jumping on into the Crypto Lifer Show. You're here with the one and only Crypto Lifer, and you, all the Crypto Lifers, together. We make the strongest community in crypto. We cannot be put down. We cannot be beat. We will rise to the top of every occasion, and we will find the bottom of every market because we will be here consistently DCAing until we finally put our last chip into our last Satoshi. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming in and sharing your most precious asset with me. And that is your time. Without your time, you can't do anything. You can't have a relationship. You can't be with your kids. You can't have a job. You can't do anything. You trade your time for love. You trade your time for joy. You trade your time for money. I'm trying to teach you how to trade your knowledge for money so you don't have to work a 9-to-5 for the rest of your life. It's the beginning. It's a stepping stone, but it doesn't have to be something you have to do for the rest of your life. Trust me, you do not have to work a 9-to-5 for the rest of your life. That is something that we will figure out together. We will find a way for you to get out of the 9-to-5. And that's the plan for me here for everyone that watches my show. I now don't work a 9-to-5. How rude of me to sit on my high horse and not teach others how to relieve themselves of financial stress, how to get out of the rat race, and how to make enough money that you feel you are just financially free and comfortable and away from the day-to-day struggles of life. That's the point of the show, okay? That's why I'm here every single day. That's why I dress nice. That's why I put in the effort to appear, the way I do, because I love you and I appreciate you. When you dress nice for your people, you respect them. If you came into college course and you looked at the teacher and he came in with his pants undone and no belt on and one of his shoes was untied, would you really want to learn from that dude? But what if you came into your college professor and every day he was dapped out and just fresh to death? And I mean, he had to be a nice guy. He can't be just mean and look nice, but you know what I'm saying. Who would you rather learn from? Someone that puts effort into how they look or someone that just kind of shows up, right? So let's take a look at Bitcoin. I think it's at 39,000. I think this is insane what just happened. They just liquidated the shorts like you read about. My dreams have come true, baby. My dreams have come true. Massive pump for Bitcoin. And honestly, I don't care how good you are of a trader. This was almost impossible to figure out. They did so many bait and switches this morning. And that's why the title of this video is, that's why I long the 4 hour. When the 4 hour is low, you long it. And I talked about this being a cup and handle that would break to the upside. Did I not? I have the cup and the handle here. My target's up here. The measured move of this cup and handle would be all the way up here at 44,500. The shorts are definitely getting liquidated. Sayonara, suckers. You just got your last short. You just gabbed your last goo. The shorts just got liced up. Oh my God. And that's why you got to be careful at all times. That's why I don't trade leverage heavily. I do the little 3L, 3S here and there, and I trade spot. Remember the Bitcoin I bought yesterday on the live stream the couple 2 days? In profit very, very nicely. All the Bitcoin I bought at 33K, 32K, 34K, all that Bitcoin up nicely in profits. And I'm telling you right now, that's a short squeeze. I could see this continuing. Massive short squeeze, babe. Bitcoin at 39,500. Insanity. Don't worry, I'm hiding the charts from you because I don't want you to see the charts yet. I know you want to see the charts. Chill. I know you're excited. I know they can't see the charts. Don't bother me. Oh my God, you can believe what's going on right now. Massive explosion for Bitcoin to the upside. Look at this. Massive explosion. And here is the cup and handle. Here's the cup. There's the handle. Here is my measured move of the cup and handle to 44,518. Nobody else had this cup and handle drawn on YouTube. Nobody. Say they did, say they didn't. They all want to know, but they just don't put enough work into their systems. Their systems just do not come close to the crypto lifer. They don't know the cup and handle like the back of their hands. They don't understand my methods and my madness. Nobody else trades like this, and that's why the market maker lets us slip right through while everybody freaks on out. I like to long the 4 hour when it's low. Pretty simple. If you had just done the simple stuff, look, and I went over this how many times on my live stream. I said that 4 hour is oversold. I said you can't, Now, what I'm hoping for is a big pump to the upside and then a massive short. This could still be a macro low. Look, if we get rejected by this top trend line and we don't break through, then this could be a massive short all the way back to the downside. Remember, that daily is not in our favor. See, the daily definitely wants to cream back to the downside, but look at that move on the daily. Ugh. Again, what did I talk about? I talked about the one time that Bitcoin did something crazy when it was in this upward movement here. It was in a rising wedge right here. We were oversold on the stochastics, but we would tend to rip to the upside. I said there was two anomalies where this could be the case, and I went over that as well. And that's why I proved to you that you never really know what's going to happen, okay? What you have to do is play the probabilities over and over again. That's all you can do. Massive move for Bitcoin out of the falling wedge to the upside. Again, if you just played the chart the way it was supposed to be played, this 4 hour was in a falling wedge. Falling wedges break to the upside 68% of the time. It's that simple. Had you just played, look, and if you break this to there, that's your measured move of the falling wedge. That's exactly where we are right now. You see that? Falling wedge to the upside. Look, cup with the handle to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. And then, as I said yesterday, the 4 hours low right here, we had a bit of a pop. The 4 hour kind of did a semi-low pop. The 4 hours low here, pop. The 4 hours low here, pop. I said, what do you think is going to happen now that the 4 hour is low? We're going to get a bump. So I said I wouldn't open it short right now. I would wait for the 4 hour to play out. Everyone was like, oh, I'm going to short. I was like, I would not touch a short. You know, I put out a short last night for a tiny scalp with a little stop loss. That got stopped out easily. Like, they were running for they were gunning for the leverage traders. Like, they went after them hardcore. Like, look, you can see it. Look what they did. They formed, well, I'm going to make a new chart that has nice and clarity. But I don't like to delete my work there. But look what they did. Look at the side. Oh, my God. Number one, they made a rising wedge with a 68% chance of a break to the downside. However, look, shoulder, head, and a shoulder suggested that this would break to the upside. Inverted head and shoulder. The measured move was here, and that's exactly where we went. Then we would form a flag. We would flag on out. The flag would break to the downside. They would get all the shorters to begin to short because they're like, oh, yeah, I'm going to start a short, obviously, right? Bang, bang, bang. And then they would all be like, oh, then we got rejected by 38K. For a shorter, that's a beautiful short signal. You're like, oh, we got rejected multiple times. There was even tweezer tops on the 4 hour, which I pointed out. Even I was like, that doesn't look too good, right? Come right down. They nailed all the short trader, all the leverage traders. So, and you don't remember, this is a spot chart. If you go to the futures chart, this is even worse. Like, they probably got down to 36.9, 37. So your stop losses were more penetrable. You see what I'm saying? As Bitcoin goes to 39,700, it's on the way to 40K, everybody. It's on the way to 40K. This could be a squeeze now. This could be a fake out for the longs to jump on in and get hammered. What I do like was 38K was a big deal for me, and I kept talking about 38K possibly being the next 54K. 38K being the next 54K. If we can break through 38K, to me, it was an ideal that we could get to $54,000. Okay? Also, an ascending triangle, that is a clean breakout of the ascending triangle. Is it not? The one that we've been talking about every day now. Ascending triangles are bilateral patterns. They could break up or down depending. Beautiful movement for Bitcoin. Beautiful movement for Bitcoin. MACD just getting started, says we could rip up even more here on the 1 hour chart. We're getting the flip. I bet the 50-minute was extremely low. See when the 50-minute's low? Bang, bang, bang. Along the 15-minute when it's low on the stochastics. RSI was low too as well after that dip. Gave you a nice entry for possible movement to the upside. I'm not going to act like I caught any of that. This was insanity. What I did catch, right, was what I showed you. I just played it easy. I was in the pattern, and this is a falling wedge that breaks to the upside. Measured move to the upside. Bang, bang, bang. So had you just played the 4 hour and the falling wedge and nothing else, you would have miraculously came out on top on this move. Drinking a little bit of, okay, right from the nippy. This isn't pasteurized. Keeps my skin, keeps my hair. I will look 10 years younger than everybody else in 10 years from drinking this. I'm telling you right now. You do whatever makes you happy. And I would never drink milk from a store, just so you know. Not from a big box store. How would it be from a farm, you know? So look, everything you do, you got to be conscious about. You got to look at the footprint that you make when you do it. You know, if you can give your money to a small farm and a family, you should do that. It might cost a little more, I'm sure. Right? Gallon of milk, $8 for a gallon of milk. But you know what? It's the best thing you ever had in your life. So 39,000, what an amazing move for Bitcoin. And honestly, there's more coming. Look at this. The 1 hour just pushed up. Like, that tells me that we're not done yet. Like, we're not done yet. Now you got to go to smaller time frames to track what's going on. We're going to get into the 1 minute and stuff like that. And this is why this is a learning chart, a learning channel. You can figure out what's happening for Bitcoin. Look, I said the 37K hold and boom. I mean, the news wasn't fast enough. The news wasn't fast enough for me to keep up with a thumbnail. The chart was out of control today. People got absolutely liquidated out of their minds, and that's why I don't trade liquidation. That's why I don't trade leverage hardcore, because leverage trading is for suckers. I'm sorry to say. I humbly believe that. I like dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin. That's what got me here. I didn't leverage trade my way to success. I dollar cost average my way to success, the humble way. You know, some guy might leverage trade his way right past me and say, oh, you don't even know what you're doing. You know what it is? I found leverage trading was bad for my brain. I was talking to a student yesterday. I said, you know what, it upset me. It caused me a lot of distress. And because of that, I found that it wasn't healthy for me. So I chose not to do it. Maybe I can make more money, but if I'm going to make more money and I'm going to lack, like I'm going to be stressed out and it's going to freak me out, then I'm not going to do it. You get what I'm saying? Money is not everything to me. Money is not everything to me. It's part of my life, but it is not everything. I drink oat milk. I gave up on all that weird milk. Oat milk might be all right. As long as it's not processed, make sure they don't have that, you know? %, organic. God. Oh my God. This is a strange fetish. My G, are you nuts? Yo, you guys are crazy, see? Rejection at 42K maybe, but hopefully the Bulls put us through. Morning, shout out to Joe Carpenter, shout out to Liberty Interest. Market makers throw up the price. So look, the Crypto Lifer had you at the cup and handle to the upside. One of the only crypto YouTubers that had this giant cup and handle drawn, and we looked at it already. Bang, bang, bang. Hey, you got to put credit where credit's due. Bang, bang, bang. Had this pennant, falling wedge broke up, pennant broke out. Bang, bang, bang. So what do we see now for Bitcoin? What do I see happening? Well, the 1 hour wants to push to the upside right now. At the moment, we're seeing some bullish signs. 4 hours still has momentum. Not done yet. It's crossing that dotted line, but it still has momentum. We just crossed heavy resistance. We finally made a higher high above the nip. See, every time I call this like the little, like the nip end, or I don't know what you want to call it, like the butt or like the nub. I call it the nub. But you make a little nub down and then you never really get above that zone again. And I've been seeing this as a trait throughout all these movements in time. See, look, see the little nub there? We got above it, faked us out, but eventually that was our resistance there. We're the nub. Here's a little nub there. That was our resistance again. We could not make it above the nub each time, and that was worrisome to me. This is the first time we've broken above the nub. You see? I know I'm coming up with my own funny little ideas here, but this is what I'm saying. We finally broke above the nub, okay? Yeah. I'll ask my thumb guy if he can make a 39K hold. Can we move to, can 39K hold? Can you make a 39K hold and can we switch it? That'd be dope, man. If you can 39K hold and we can switch that, let me know. Let me know. Okay. Let's see if my team is fast and furious. Put them to the test in front of everybody else. So here, what you got to do is you got to go to the 1 minute to track this thing, and it's on fire. It's in a double bottom right here, about to pump to the upside. Bitcoin. I see big things coming out of Bitcoin right here, pumping out of this 1 minute candle. I told you, is momentum on the 1 hour and on the 4 hour. No reason why this can't stop right now. Lack of bearish momentum here on the 1 minute, and we're forming a bit of a flag touching the 21-day moving average, which stayed up with price. Suggests that we're going all the way to 41,400 Bitcoin. On the way to possibly 42K. Wow. 42K for Bitcoin. Unbelievable. This is crazy. Shout out to Jimmy Phillips. Your live makes us happy. You make me happy. Short squeeze on the nub. That's funny, man. Squeeze looks like ETH.D that started this. Testing the reaction speed of the extraction team. Take a shot of milk every time he says nub. GTO on the 15. You guys are ridiculous. Knob, knots, nuts, nub. Short squeeze would be nice. I mean, that was a short squeeze. How you can tell that was a short squeeze? You go and you follow whale bot, REKT. I just type in REKT here and all the chats. I got whale bot REKT, right? And see, this is whale bot REKT right here. And it's going to show me who just got rocked and for how much. And it's crazy. So right here, look, short liquidated on Bitcoin, 39,000 for 130K. Look, he tried to short 39.8 and he got liquidated. Look, he can't see the 1 minute wants to pop. The guys who are shorting right now just don't know how to trade patterns, right? Look, they're trying to short now. Everyone's trying to short this. They're like, oh, they're going to bring it down. I don't short Bitcoin, man. I short it here and there, like tiny little moves for 10 hours here, 5 hours. Look, short for 39.4. They're all trying to short the top. They're like, oh, 39 is the top. They can't see that the 1 hour has momentum. The 4 hour just crossing the dotted line. They don't know. All these guys, if they had taken a tutoring session with me, none of them would have lost any of this money. They wouldn't have been shorting this right now because my system says not to short at the present moment. Look at this dude, 250K REKT, 640,000 REKT. REKT. Shorts just keep piling in. They keep trying to short ETH at 29. These guys are hilarious. They can't stop trying to short the market. Unbelievable. My God, that's crazy. And this is why the leverage traders just absolutely get rocked. And they have no money left to dollar cost average into anything. And they end up with no bags. They end up penniless with nothing. The guy with $500 that put like $500 into Bitcoin and walked away 5 years ago, he has more money than the leverage trader who starts with like 20K. These people, they lose 10K, 20K in a month or two. They lose it all. I'm telling you. Because right now, I mean, right now the market makers had you. They got the shorts right here, and then they short squeezed the crap out of them. And they all had stops right here, thinking that they were sweet. And a lot of people were shorting from here. See? They thought we weren't going to make it past these levels. And it looked like we wouldn't. They set it up that we got rejected by 38K. They set up a beautiful look. I am a support and resistance trader. Like, as a trader, that was a rejection at 38K. 38, and then we started to move down. I'm like, oh, there you go. And I thought we were going to wake up to a red day here on the market. I'm telling you right now. Now, I trade the 4 hour, and that's why when you trade bigger time frames, you just set it and forget it. See, I thought, and normally we would just get to this. Like, I definitely didn't think we were going to make a higher high. Like, something crazy was going to have to happen for us to break through this resistance. It was going to have to be something absurd. And I haven't seen, the thing is, I hadn't seen something absurd for Bitcoin in a while. Like, it was making these little dumps and then moves. And I said, man, Bitcoin's got to do something to bug everybody out soon. Bitcoin's got to do something to bug everybody out soon. Like, and there it is. However, we're getting overbought on the 4 hour soon. And the daily still looming as overbought, right? This could be a fake out, just like they just did the fake out here. What if this is a fake out? And they still bearish retest us and dump us to the downside. I don't trust these market makers one bit. I will go on our support and resistance, and we will look at that as a beautiful thing. But I don't trust the market makers not one bit. All right. Back to the 1 minute chart, tracking Bitcoin for the day. Says it could pump to the upside. The 1 hour still had momentum. However, the 15 minute is high. 15 minutes getting to that overbought region, but it's almost not done yet. It's interesting. I would watch these smaller time frames. It's the only thing you can do. I'd watch this flag on Bitcoin here. Bit of a cup and a handle too. Could pump to the upside. I like what I'm seeing for Bitcoin. Still feeling signs of bullishness. Says we could get above that 40K region. Bitcoin's coming for 40K. I believe 40K is on the way. I think there's too many people who got caught up. And look, they're relentless. What they do is they get stopped out and they keep opening up shorts. They revenge trade shorts. They just keep going after the shorts over and over and over again. Let's take a look at the show here. Did Bitcoin decouple from the Dow? Are we seeing Bitcoin finally show itself as a adverse asset here? Look at the Dow tanking 264 points as Bitcoin pumps to the upside. The decoupling? We used to talk about the decoupling all the time. We were, did we decouple? Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. I like putting them next to each other. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. It's a good day to be a Bitcoin guy. It's a good day to be a Bitcoin dude, right? Woo! Look at that. Bitcoin on the 1 hour, the Dow on the 1 hour, and you can see the Dow And honestly, we were looking at the Dow overbought on the 1 hour and suggested that it was going to dump. So look at that. We were overbought yesterday on the 1 hour for the Dow, and I said, look for us to dump. The Dow dumps. I believe the Dow, right now, because we're oversold on the 1 hour, you could see the Dow recover today, end up positive. I wouldn't be surprised if this makes a shoulder ahead and the Dow ends up positive. I also showed you this cup and handle for the Dow. Went over this. Look, the cup and handle for Bitcoin played out. Are you seeing something? Are you getting why they call me Sammy Cup and Handy? Is it starting to make sense? Do you understand why people like signing up for the tutoring and the beginner's course? Why people love being in my trading group? Why people love being a crypto lifer? Because it's a beautiful thing when you're the guy running the trading group puts in 16 hours a day and doesn't stop. We look at so many things. We look at the Dow Jones. I teach you how to trade these markets, world markets. You could trade any market when I'm done with you. You could trade any market when I'm done with you. You can go anywhere in the world with a laptop, pull money out of the market when I'm done with you. 34,860. The shorts just are relentless. They won't stop. They're going to keep getting shredded. As you said before, I'm looking at REKT. They keep trying to short 37. They're shorting right now. Bitcoin at 39.6. The Dow at 34.8. Coming to the downside. But I believe the Dow will reverse here. Let's take a look at the 15-minute. Yeah, the 15-minute. This is where I open my trades. When the 15-minute and the 1 hour low and a falling wedge. This is just a cup and handle, just like Bitcoin. The Dow's just a couple hours behind it. Now Bitcoin could be pulling the Dow. Interesting. So I think the Dow ends, and I don't think the chart, don't use think. The chart conveys that the Dow, I believe, will end up possibly green or flat at the end of the day. I'm not really worried about this downside right now for the Dow Jones and the jobs report. They tried to pull us down with the jobs report. It made people run into Bitcoin, and it tanked the dollar. Let's take a look at the dollar. Did the dollar tank today? Funny, the dollar pumps up on the 1 hour. So the dollar and Bitcoin pump. I was saying how they were correlated recently, and I said, how is that possible? I said, it doesn't make sense. Look, the 4 hour wants to push up on the dollar, and Bitcoin was pushing up on the as well. Like if we put Bitcoin on the other screen, normally they are juxtaposed. Like they are going, well, normally they're complete opposites. I mean, both of them green today. Pretty crazy to see, right? I mean, and the dollar just a little bit behind it. And then the Dow Jones just a little bit behind that. So it's almost like the Bitcoin pumps. What do people take profits into Bitcoin, put it into the dollar and put it into this is weird. We're starting to see really weird correlations through world markets that I haven't seen ever. So if we look at the Dow, and it's funny, it's almost it's cup and handle everywhere. Like the Dow is in a cup and handle. Look, the dollar index is in a cup and handle. And Bitcoin is in a cup and handle. Look at that. Pretty nuts, right? Pretty crazy day to be alive here. Like all the correlations that we usually speak of. However, we do see Bitcoin right now at that overbought region. I wouldn't be surprised if it started to flag out here, started to slow down on this. But that's why you got to look at smaller time frames. There's really nothing you could do but watch this flag on the 1 minute. These are times where this is where you really learn how to trade as a trader. Like you're like, all right, well, if I, because you'll see there's nothing you can see on the smaller time frames. But the dollar wants to pump on the 4 hour as well. This is some interesting times. Wow. But shout out to all my lifers. Thank you for coming on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Shout out to Jimmy Phillips, Lysergic DeFi, my dude. Shout out to Jimmy. Shout out to everyone. Definitely, VAR model will show you how the Dow is driving Bitcoin. There's more going on than that. You have to understand the International Monetary Fund and look at the way the markets are moving. So let's get out of this for a second, but amazing time to be alive as Bitcoin pumps finally out of resistance and gets busy. Again, how to track BTC. We're just going to look at it on the 1 minute chart. And I don't want to push students to sit on the 1 minute chart. It's rare that you'll see me on the 1 minute chart, but when it's just like a car. When a car goes really fast, you use a the guy uses a meter to track it. The cop uses they use a meter to track it. Look, there's a shoulder, head, and a shoulder to the downside. Look, there was the measured move. Isn't this funny? The algorithms don't stop. They just use they're just nuts. All right? That's a Bart Simpson there to the downside. Now you can see smaller time frames. I don't trade the 1 minute at all for any reason. Maybe, like I used to here and there, but I find it just too much. It's just too much. You know, zoom out, like watch the 7 minute, watch the 15 minute. To me, the 15 minute will have to make a bit of a flag here. And the 21-day moving average is going to have to come into play. So, if anyone jumped in on this, good time to take some profits. If you're in an altcoin, whatever, let the market slow itself down, right? Some people are going to try to jump in on this short and hope they get something out of it. I don't think it's even worth it. Might be a tiny short scalp right now on the 15-minute, but I don't know. I'd rather look for some altcoins. Money's going to flow now from Bitcoin into altcoins. You're going to see some movement here in the rest of the market. So, nice move for Bitcoin. Nice move for the market cap. Beautiful, 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 beautiful punch up. It's a good day to be alive. Shout out to all my lifers. Bang, bang, bang. If you leverage traded, I'm sure you got rocked. There was no way you were to avoid one or two of these ways. I mean, that was insane. You know, unless you caught this V-shaped recovery pump up, boom. Beautiful move to the upside. The 15-minute was your guide there as you came back down and got low in the 15-minute and the 1 hour entry time. Bang, bang, bang. But the 15-minute was your guide. That's why I use the 15-minute. It can be super accurate as a way to get me into the trade, you know? Super accurate as a way to get into the trade. So, bang, 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 bang. And yeah, someone even drew this as a cup and a handle in my group, which is pretty interesting. That is, if anything can be a valid cup and handle if you can see it. Cup with a handle to the upside. The algos see it, we see it. It's a beautiful cup and handle, Mike M. Great job. Great job. Look at this. And cup and handles are the most explosive patterns. They go straight up to the upside. Look at this. Cup with a handle. Bang, bang, bang. They came down for the liquidity. They got all the people who were trying to short, and then they squeezed them. And that, my friends, is a short squeeze. That's what happens when shorts get squeezed. Okay? Bang, bang, bang. Unreal. And this is the indicator we're working on right here. Look, it gave you the 3. The 3 tells you it's a good time to long right there. Bang, bang, bang. Okay? Interesting. Wow. I'm just blown away. I'm blown away. I'm blown away. The crypto market never ceases to amaze. Never ceases to amaze. Just, which is banging on him now, follows Bitcoin. Ample following Bitcoin. I was actually looking at this earlier today, and I was like, man, this thing looks like it's gonna pop hard. Ample. And it's because I looked at Fourth recently, and I was like, man, this looks like it's gonna move. Crazy. It did. All these coins did follow Bitcoin. A lot of them up 20%. KP3R up 16%. Bang. Look at Numeraire pop. That huge pop up to the upside. Everything made a move. Look at that. Bang, bang, bang. SRK made a move. Interesting. All coins, baby. All coins. All coins. KAVA made a move. 359. Everything finally broke the resistance. Also, the thing about this is, and I don't want to rejoice too quickly because they could be trapping us right now. This could be a bull trap, you know, so we shall see. What if they break us right back down and end this? But these were bull flags, bear flags that could break down, and they broke back up, okay? It's a really, really good sign for the market. Let's take a look at total, the entire market cap. Let's take a look at KDA, Kadena. Didn't break back up into its sauce. Fell out of the falling wedge like I talked about. You know, and that's why, you know, falling wedges break down 68% of the time. Hit previous resistance there with a bit of a bounce. Kadena at 583. Let's look at what I was looking at last night. I'm just in a state of, put a 1 in the comment section if you're just in a complete state of shock. I am in a state of, I'm like, wow. Because of Crypto Lifer, I knew not to short. Just wanted to say thank you, Crypto Lifer. Anytime, Grace Ashley Harris, anytime. Could you check out Jup again? Thanks for everything. Shout out to Jordan M in the game. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat, starting off the super chat train. And let's celebrate, everybody. Send in a super chat for celebration. Bitcoin pumping. Come on. Come on. I showed up every single day when it was nasty. Every single red day I was out here. I did not stop. I did not hide. I did not cower like most of these YouTubers. I stayed strong with my system. I showed the cup and handle. We played it the way we were supposed to play it. We stayed strong. I'm opening a short right now. JK. Or am I? Not financial advice, man. Oh, my gosh. Shout out to Rodney. And there's Jupe. I put out Jupe as possibly getting another 35% gains. I put this trade out last night, and bang, 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 we did it again. There could be possibly 75% gains coming out of this. Jupe goes up again. Another call in the group, banging on them. And I'm telling you right now, yesterday we hit so many gains. So even when the market was sketch, we were just taking out 15%. FRR we took out for 17% gains. And I prove this in my group all the time. These are setups that I'm looking at. Right before I go to bed, I'm like, what's good? What could we make a move out of? Working hard, putting out that work. Had a meeting with Bookmap yesterday. Bookmap's hooking me up with a official professional account. I'm going to start putting out the liquidity every day. Yeah, baby, thank you. Shout out to Grace Ashley Harris for the love. Shout out to all my lifers out here. Appreciate each and every one of you. So look. Wow, that's crazy. And last night we were up 35% on the call. And it continued to move. Right? Bang. Jup, man. Jupiter just kept moving. Jupiter just kept moving. Jupe. And look, we're looking at Jupe here too. Wanted to see when I first looked at Jupe. So you can see here, we opened the trade here on the flag, broke out up 32% and continued to make a bit of a move to the upside. Jupe. I even looked at it here when it was I had it here, see? At 1.5 cents, it's already up basically 50% on that move at almost 2, and it's almost up a penny on that. Like, bang, bang, bang. So another call on the channel, banging on them. Jupe to the upside. Bitcoin. Hit the like. Shout out to Kelly Carmadell for the $20 super chat. Thank you so much for the love. Can you go over the TA on IMX? Some news on TikTok and GameStop. Yeah, GameStop with IMX. A big deal. Immutable X. Spreading the love to the lifers. Check out BTC and ETH. Dominance. Shout out to Crypto MUSER. Everybody follow Crypto MUSER. Please follow him at YouTube. He's got an amazing YouTube channel. He's putting out a video every single day. He's dedicated. He's in the pocket. He's doing his thing. Crypto MUSER. And look, I'm going to head on over to his channel. Check him on out. The Crypto MUSER. 179 subscribers. Let's get that up to the 1,790 subscribers. Look, Bitcoin ready to finally start a new bullish trend 20 hours ago. Did he call the pump to the upside? Did Crypto MUSER? Look at this. Look at him. Bitcoin looks ready to boom. Look at this. Bitcoin looks ready to boom. Crypto MUSER. You might just get some extra little gems out of this guy. You might have to watch his videos. Seems like he knew something was going down when nobody else did. Interesting. I'll tell you what, he's one of my amazing friends. He has this je ne sais quoi about him. He tends to see the market in a certain way, and I love listening to what he has to say. Shout out to one of my best friends in life. I love you with all my heart. Crypto MUSER, man. All right. I get a little emotional with my friends, as you can tell. All right, let's get on out of there. Did they all buy? Dump it. Yeah, I know, righty? So Jupiter bumping to the upside, doing damage. I see this thing can actually get even more legs here. If you pull out the measured move out of this flag, as we broke out of the flag, this looks like it could get out a little more juice for Jupe. Be careful. It's starting to get overbought. This is when I like to kind of close my trades and wait for the next rally. Like, you're kind of getting into the end of the zone here, but anything is possible. Another 20% gains coming out of Jupe. If it does this retest and moves to the upside, Jupe. Shout out to the lifers. Shout out to Kelly for the $19.99 super chat. That's amazing. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in. Love to hear them, to hear his research. MUSER with the orb monitoring. Just sub. Shout out to SmokeX. BTC got daily, weekly descending wedge breakout. On-chain stats, we're calling a pump. We see you produce the beats. Thank you. You're amazing, bro. Shout out to Kelly. Kelly, we love you. We love you, Kelly. You're amazing. Some pizza tips. Roddy Robinson with a 199. Roddy, thank you so much for the love. I appreciate you. Can you go over the TI and IMX? Let's take a look at Immutable X. IMX, which has a deal with GameStop. So last night before I went to bed, I'm like, all right, let me take a look at it. Should have pumped a little bit. And it dumps on the news. Show me the news and I'll show you the dump. Pretty funny, right? But you know what? Weird how it dumps while the whole market pumped up there a little bit. Pretty interesting. But that's a cup and handle for Immutable X. And it has the news. I mean, partnering with GameStop, that's a big deal. To me, that's a huge deal. Like who wouldn't want to do that? They get into the news too. They got the hype. They got that persona as the people's coin, the people's thing. GameStop, we shorted them. I don't know. It's a good vibe to be a part of for an organic outreach idea and to push a good marketing campaign. So I think it's a great idea. 64% gains coming out of Immutable X. If you can hold this position where it's at right now, this is on Binance. I believe you can also check this thing out on KuCoin. I would much prefer to trade it on KuCoin. Shout out to everyone here on the live stream who jumped on in. Wow. To my trading group this week and at the beginning, February 1st. Great time to jump into the trading group. The only channel that showed you that Bitcoin was highly likely to break out of that cup and handle. Everyone else was like, I don't know. We're going to... I showed you the 4 hour was going to pump to the upside. That's what it does. The 4 hour pump to the upside. That's what it did. Last 5 times in a row it did it. So I said, hey, yesterday in the channel, if you watch my channel, we went over the same concept, the idea here. So Immutable X here on KuCoin could pump to the upside and do some damage. Damage cheese, we call it. And there's 53.4% gains coming if Immutable X starts to make a bit of a move. Extremely oversold on the 1 hour, right? Extremely oversold in the 4 hour. That's a good sign. I like seeing that. Let's see where the 50-minute is. It's not in your flavor yet. Wait for the 50-minute to reset. That's what I do with an alert system that I put down here. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for coming on in and being a part of the live stream with the Crypto Lifer. I told you, man, every dog has its day, and eventually we were going to get a bit of a pump. They couldn't keep the man down. They couldn't keep us down forever. The man couldn't keep us down forever. RFOX, wow, all the way back to 6 cents. Insane what they did to this market. Like, I just think it's funny, man. We got into this at 12 when it pumped all the way up. But look, there's cup and handles everywhere wanting to make a move. Wanting to make a bit of a move here. Very interesting. That's why you got to just keep the faith. That's why I keep the faith no matter what. I wake up and keep the faith. I wake up and keep the faith. Man, I'm just in a state of like, wow. Bitcoin holding 39.4, pushing to the upside. Look at this flag that it's going to make, and we'll just see. That's what you got to do. You project your flags, and look at smaller time frames to look at the flag. This is good. The smaller time frames are going to tell us what we're going to see first, whether we're going to start dumpage or pumpage. The fact that we're moving up on the 21 days, see how the 21 days pulling? It's a good thing. But again, when they get far apart, the yellow and the white line, the price will have to kind of make a bit of a slump. After a pump like this, I mean, wow. But the good thing is we broke above 38,000. Now the thing is we just can't go below 38K. Like, that's my thing. Like, we go below 38K, man, like that's going to be like depression for me. I'm going to be like, come on. You just did so much. No matter how market, we are always ready because of what you teach us every day. Super thanks from Brazil. Shout out to Lister 33333, man. Thank you so much for that love. And when you say that, people really, that resonates with people because I don't have to tell the channel and what people learn here on the channel. Let the subscribers tell you what they learn on the channel. Let the other people that come to the channel let you know what goes on here every day. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you would ever know. Because without any of you watching, I have no show. I got no algorithm. I got nothing pushing, nothing gaining, no movement. Shout out to each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers from the bottom of my heart. There's no words that can express my gratitude. Okay? Amazing, amazing, amazing. I'm kind of taken aback today. I have to be honest. Today was, I thought we were going to push to the upside, but not like that. Not like that. Not like that. All of this pump is fake. Jimmy Phillips. Or a Damas cheesesteak sandwich. Yeah, right. Super Noob had a blast last night. Wow, no notification. Nearly missed the only man in crypto worth watching. Shout out to Crypto Kylo Ren. See, he says no notification. That worries me, man. Are people not getting the notifications? It's all good, though. I don't worry about it. You know why? Because we got the greatest group in cryptocurrency every single day here on the live. Thank you for everyone coming on in. Thank you for the super chats, and thank you for the love. So we're going to track Bitcoin here on the 5-minute. That's what I do. I project my chart into the future. This is the measured move. If Bitcoin can catch it, 41,400. And then the idea that everyone wondering is, do we short 42K? Is this just a false move to the upside before we make bigger moves to the downside? However, I have been seeing on-chain data. The whales have been accumulating Bitcoin at massive rates down at 33K, 32K. Also, the Fair and Green Index was extremely low, down in heavy fear. And when that happens, it usually is a bottom or close to the bottom. Okay? There's a chance we did bottom there at 32K. Look, fear is at 20 though. It's funny. How did the fear go down from last week when we're up now? They're going to have to readjust this in 7 hours, and I guarantee it pumps back up to like 28. Still in extreme fear though. So just remember that. There's still high fear on the sentiment, which is interesting. All right. Let's go over some of the news here in cryptocurrency. I got some great news to go over. Try to get us hyped. Try to get our minds off. It's not always about the charts. It's about what's going on in front of the scene. Like what's actually going down. Like what is going down, right? Remember Dropland introduces geological NFT? That's a big deal. I like that idea, So these tokens saw the biggest trade volume pump last week. How could traders benefit? So Frontier, trading volume explosion. QKC, a minor pump, anticipates a price peak. Waves, which is one of the ones that usually starts to move first when the whole market starts to make a move. Loom in the game. Oxy. So just write those down. I just write them down. If they got that much publicity, they're on people's radar. That alone tells you the chicken or the egg. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's, some things are simple. They're in your face. Bitcoin bounces after Amazon stock gains 50% in U.S. tech comeback. It is crazy that last night I'm looking at aftermarket and I'm seeing Amazon just rip. And I was like, that's crazy, unbelievable. Soul pumping to the upside. Phantasma. Wow. These tokens, so those are good tokens. You want to write them down. I didn't know QKC. I don't look at that a lot. And I don't look at Oxy. So, I knew Loom, I knew Waves, and I knew Front, but I didn't know the other ones. So that's interesting too. So write them down, and then you start charting them for the rest few weeks. Dreams Quest to release limited edition NFTs on the Sandbox Marketplace. Metaverse, February 4th, 2020. Dream Quest announces its first exclusive sale on the Sandbox Marketplace in an event called the Sandbox Chapter. The first sales of a limited number of non-fungible tokens will take place February 4th at 3 p.m. UTC. So that's happening right now, right? I think that would be 10 a.m. Users can purchase DreamQuest NFTs using the Sandbox native utility token SAN. The DreamQuest limited edition NFT sale is the first of a series of NFT sales that will be released on the Sandbox Marketplace. The first launch will feature the Frost Giant, Baby Emperor Penguin, Bone Club, Frost Spear, and several other exclusive items. The DreamQuest NFTs created by the DreamQuest team using Vox Edit can be used by both the game makers to build their own games within the Sandbox platform and by the players who want to interact with them. DreamQuest and the Sandbox collaboration is complementary to both ecosystems. The release of DreamQuest NFTs on the Sandbox Marketplace strengthens their partnership that will accelerate adoption in the GameFi sector. Dreams Quest, which is Dream, I believe, which got pounded. The actual asset got beat to the ground. We'll take a look at both those in a while on them and see what's going on. Sending love from Australia, mate. Take a look at Kin. We'll take a look at Kin. Yeah, I have some Kin for years. Been holding Kin since 2017. I believed it was going to be an amazing social media micro transaction coin, Luna, $60 coming. Massive falling wedge, finally broken. A 4-hour candle just closed. Great trading group. Thank you. Shout out to Michael Miller with the 333. Thank you so much, Michael. I appreciate you for saying that. Moonstake partners with Everscale to add Ever token to the staking pools. Moonstake has integrated Everscale blockchain, adding the network's native token Ever to its wallet and a list of staking pairs. Moonstake, an Asia-based crypto staking platform, has expanded its roster of stakeable assets by adding Everscale blockchain's native token Ever. Originally came to the prominence as Freeton before rebranding at the end of last year. Everscale. InArc raises $1.75 million to fund cross-chain IP utility and authentication. I just like when I see cross-chain. That's not a big amount of money, but just, you might want to put this on an Excel spreadsheet in VARC and just understand, they are going after the multi-chain. They're getting some recognition. Blockchain startups grow as global VC funding generates $25.2 billion in 2021, a 700% increase. And venture capital funding went to global blockchain startups last year. But will this trend continue? Pretty interesting, right? NFT to offer the NFL, this is a big deal right here, to offer virtual NFT tickets at the Super Bowl in Los Angeles after launching commemorative virtual ticket NFTs in November 2021. The NFL distributed over 250,000 NFTs as of mid-January. The NFL announced officially on Wednesday that each fan who attends Super Bowl in Los Angeles on February 13th will receive Super Bowl, 46, right? Will receive a unique custom non-fungible token. I should know, right? How to read Roman numerals. The NFT will feature I know that's a 5 and that's a 1, that's 6. L, I believe is 40. So, it's 4. Nah, it can't be. Is Super Bowl 46? I don't know. The NFT will feature their unique section row and seat to commemorate the game and the Super Bowl return to the Los Angeles for the first time in almost 30 years. According to the announcement, Super Bowl provided the NFL Super Bowl. I have to do this. Everyone's probably just be like, this guy. It's embarrassing. But I can be vulnerable, right? Roman numeral. I'm not gonna waste my time on this now, but like Roman numerals. Yeah, that's 30, Super Bowl 30, 23, 1988, Super Bowl 23 in 1988. All right. So then we go to 2000 is 12, and then the 22, right? So we're looking at 34. So 34 plus 23. Wouldn't that be Super Bowl 47? 57. Is it 56? Yeah, Super Bowl 57. Is it the 57th Super Bowl? Yes, I did it. I did it by knowing these Roman numerals. See, I went back in time. I'm out of my mind. But there's always a way. So I look slow and smart at the same time. But I don't do things the way other people do it. Scam alert. I want everyone to see this too. Scam alert. Seriously, just who cares? Period. I know I love you. Is 6.3 going to break up on XRP or not enough volume? Please let me know. I'm about to make a cross leverage 50x trade. I'm not telling you anything. I want nothing to do with what you do on cross 50x leverage. It's none of my business, man. Super Bowl 56, everyone came in, man. Scam alert. Binance CEO warns the users of massive SMS phishing scam. The scam involves sending users a text message with a link to cancel withdrawals, leading users to a fake website designed to harvest their login credentials. Binance CEO Zhao has alerted the crypto community against the massive SMS phishing scam targeted at Binance customers. There's a massive phishing scam via SMS. Binance, a withdrawal has been requested from an unknown IP. If this was not you, follow steps here. You'll get an email from Binance if that's the case. You'll get a corresponding email if something like that happened. Again, see market cap just came back to 164. What? Nah, you bugging, bro. Per the screenshot. So just be careful. Don't hit any SMS link that you get sent on your phone. Be very, very careful. All right. This is cool, man. A virtual NFT ticket at the Super Bowl. That would be cool. It makes me want to just go to the Super Bowl just for that. That's really cool. Got my Los Angeles Rams Super Bowl virtual commemorative ticket. I want to see what it looked like. That's pretty cool. Hey. NFTs, man, they're going to change the way the world works and the way people interact with events. Decentralized brokerage protocol aims to unite DEXs and lending into a new TradeFi ecosystem. Free trade and high interest rates can unite ordinary people with financial organizations, that is, with guidance from a suitable liquidity pool. DeFi lending has proven its case. Eliminating the middleman in this type of financial transaction can be done, and done in a way that benefits both transacting parties. In practice, this means lenders can bypass the bank and increase their earnings, and borrowers can gain access to the funds they need, even if they don't meet the criteria of the middleman. However, the industry is still young and requires additional applications before it's entirely competitive. Yeah, I mean, people aren't going to have to go to the bank for a loan. The entire loan industry is over. The mortgage industry is different. That's why they're afraid DeFi will eat through every single thing in life. Social platform behind retail Short Squeeze launches crypto trading. StockTwits plans to expand its crypto trading services by launching U.S. equity trading and crypto derivatives trading in the coming months. They all love crypto derivatives, man. New gold-based stablecoin by trading giant MUSER reportedly on the way. We need a really strong one. All the other ones are a little shady. I would like a real gold-backed stablecoin, and I wouldn't be, I always like to diversify into gold, so I can digitally diversify into gold, And last but not least, Tezos scores a $27 million deal with Manchester United. Baby Doge backs Hoffenheim. So interesting, right? Baby Doge has struck a deal with the German professional football team to develop NFTs. So Baby Doge ain't going anywhere. Interesting. Baby Doge still in the grind. Pretty crazy. I mean, they're making deals with real football teams. Baby Doge partners with a real team. Hey, I guess it's who's the team now. I mean, I guess you can never know when a microcap coin might actually push out the ranks. U.S. crypto executive order looms. 5 things to watch in Bitcoin this week. We'll be watching them ourselves. We don't have to listen to these people. All right. Anyway, we're going to track this idea here. Bitcoin on the 1 minute chart. Trying to pump out of this. Shoulder, head, and his shoulder. Forming some love. Now you do this. And this is why you got to watch it on the smaller time frames. Okay. That could actually get you even more. So we're going to watch this consolidative move here on the 1 minute and watch as Bitcoin goes sideways, holding 39,006. The world's in shock. I'm telling you right now, a lot of people are just like, what just happened? Like, how did Bitcoin just do that? Bitcoin will blow your mind. I love watching sports ball on TV. Me too. Sports ball is amazing, right? Why Apple? Did he just buy BTC? Gina Bombina. Hoffenheim is the 7th place in the first league in Germany. Thank you, Conswork. Appreciate you, man. Seriously, who cares about the Super Bowl? Tom Brady retired, bro. Nobody cares. Oh, come on. You got to care about the last game. Super Bowl this weekend, man. Super Bowl weekend. No, not this weekend. Next weekend. This is actually the boring weekend where football doesn't go on this weekend. This is where we just work all weekend long and trade. O&T. Can't really read this one. Jimmy Phillips. Great trading group. Thank you. Michael Miller. Super Chats. Bitcoin dominance and ETH dominance. We'll take a look at Bitcoin dominance on the show. Bang. I got a list called The Show. We got a dollar index. We got Bitcoin. We got it all. So the dollar dump too fell out of the pattern last night. Suggested bang. And we were high on the daily on the dollar. And dumpage. Whenever the daily gets high, look for dumpage. That's why I'm surprised Bitcoin did what it did, because Bitcoin was high on the daily time frame. Also, we're seeing a little bit of a dumpage there, but this isn't a flag that does want to pump. I mean, Tether dominance still looking strong. I'd be careful. This pump to me is a little weird. I'd be a little wary of this pump based on the other parameters that we look at. Tether dominance does want to pump to the upside. Clear as day, that's a flag. I call that a flag all the time. And we're oversold on the daily time frame for dominance, so interesting. Okay, here's the entire market cap of cryptocurrency. As we went over, I was hoping that we could make a head here, some type of head. We came up. We're still in a rising wedge that could break to the downside. The daily is still overbought. All right? It's good that we did get above certain parameters. It's great, right? However, we're still at this very, very strong rejection point here at about $1.78, $1.79 trillion. However, we got above the $1.6 or $1.56 trillion level that I've been watching closely. I'll keep you up to date with the entire market cap every single day if you come to my channel. We watch the entire market cap of cryptocurrency, and that has an effect on everything. This is a rising wedge that does want to break to the downside. So far, it's been channeling and doing all right. Can we get a more push to the upside? We shall see. Let's see, the 1 hour, the 1 hour has that move. I'd love to see us breach and get above $1.8 trillion. Wow, we just actually pushed up again to 1.78 trillion, 1.79. Seeing signs of life here. Right now, there's momentum. I got to give you, there's momentum here on the 1 hour, and it's going to cross the dotted line again. I've seen that push price up hard. So in my lifetime, that could do some serious damage. Then we could flag on out. This is what we want to see. We want to see us get above this $1.8 trillion level. It's a big deal for Bitcoin. Bitcoin now at 39,600, booming, opening up another candle here on the 1 hour. And as I said, the 1 hour was not done yet. How you track it, you got to watch it on the 5 minute. There's nothing else you can do. This is a beautiful ascending triangle forming on the 5 minute chart. Bitcoin showing signs of life, wanting to pump to the upside. How exciting is it when the market's pumping? Riveting, absolutely riveting. I feel like we're going over a football game right now. Bitcoin on the 4-yard line, 4th and 1. Can Bitcoin get into the end zone? 2 seconds left, no timeouts. I mean, today Bitcoin threw a Hail Mary pass in the 4th quarter. I'm telling you right now, so far so good. But don't get too euphoric. Every time they fill you with euphoria, they're trying to break you down. Don't let them get you up. This is when you should be taking profits and realizing that you should be blessed. Any swing trader, perfect time to start taking profits, looking in. Look at this pump coming out now. Talked about this pumping to the upside. Here's a swing here on the 5 minute chart. Bang, bang, bang. Look, you also have a bull pennant on the RSI. Telling you, man, that's some moves there. And it's not even really bearish divergence because that swung down and that swung down. They're pretty close. 39,800 Bitcoin wants 40K. We want 40K. We want 40K. We want 40K. You know, show us 40K, baby. Show us 40K. Shout out to everyone here on the live. 338 people on the live stream. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I would greatly appreciate it. Send a like to the guy who's here every single day without a day off. Banging on the charts, pushing through all the time at the speed of light. I invested in Dreamcrest when it first opened, made 300% gains in 1 hour. Then it dumped to 3 cents. I know, right? That's kind of what happened. It was like, oh, it's cool. Then it wasn't. Bitcoin could go all the way. Dump it. You're hilarious. 43K today. Sec Henry John. Anything is possible. Look at Love Learning with the football and the charts and the megaphone. Wow, IMX does look amazing. It does, man. I'm telling you. Immutable X is looking like it's in a sweet spot right now. I take a look at Immutable X. Let's take a look at my baby VR. Did a deal with Dell. Got pounded to the ground. Was acting funky. What is VR doing? Okay. Let's delete all my old work. Let's take a look at the daily time frame. Let's get into brass tacks. Let's get into it. So there's your support right there, which we're bouncing off of and kind of holding up. We're in a range too. There's resistance. There's resistance. And there's a couple bit of resistance as well. Interesting. There is a bit of a downward movement there. That's a falling wedge with a 68% chance. It's an emerging, I really can't call that a cup and handle, in my humble opinion, because it went up. Like, it has a rounded top. It's kind of weird. It actually was an inverted cup and handle. Look at that. Look, if you swing this upside down, you see how the cup and handle played to the upside. Beautiful short, actually. See how the inverted cup and handle? So if you see an inverted cup and handle, play it as such. Play it as such. Wow. It's kind of weird because, like, that wants to pump off. This thing needs to make a Bart Simpson to the downside. Ascending triangles are bilateral patterns, right? Not saying it's guaranteed to go to 16 cents at all. I'm just kind of, playing with this idea here. The daily does want to pop out if we can breach this. So what I'd like to see is I'd like to see VR pop. I wouldn't jump in on the pop. I like to make your money. You like to make your money in the middle. Wait for this to retest. Grab the retest to resistance. This would be a nice gap trade right here for VR. I would trade this gap up for 32%. So if I can get the retest, I can trade the gap up. Not a lot of resistance in this area. Highly likely I can catch that play. So I'm going to be watching VR closely, see how I devise my ideas before they even occur. All right. And I always flip the charts upside down. Look, inverted cup and handle played out exactly as the cup and handle would have played out. Okay. Maybe we can retest 38.3 and then back again to cross 40K and boom. How do you spot a Bart Simpson? You just do. I want a master retest entry. Well, then you got to just sit there all the time and do it. All right. You're only going to figure it out if you do it. Grace Ashley Harris asking for fur. Front row. Fur. Let's take a look at fur. Front row. FRR. I'm just messing around. Let's take a look at what we see here for fur. Now, what I like, look, it popped out. Wow, we got 17% gains out of it last night. Not too shabby. But then it came down for the retest. I was hoping that was a retest bounce. It was. Then you can get off the retest. Could have got another 11% gains last night. Coming back down again. This is an M pattern. I don't like seeing that. However, the 1 hour is extremely oversold. We're coming on down. Again, now you're going to see some struggling in altcoins because people are jumping into Bitcoin. Now, because you have to remember, everyone knows that Bitcoin's the daddy. I realized that a long time ago. So as a veteran trader, you just give up and you realize, okay, I'm just going to accumulate as much Bitcoin as possible. I'm going to use the altcoins to do it, and I'm not going to stress, right? And that's just what you want to be doing. And so, again, you do whatever makes you happy. I'm not a financial advisor, but that's the proper ideal, in my humble opinion, is to gain as much Bitcoin as possible. But again, people do whatever makes them happy. So, that's in a beautiful bull pennant, right? You can even see this is a bit of a cup with a handle kind of beginning to form here inside of the bull pennant. This is considered a bit of a cup. That can be considered your handle, right? And check, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check, 1, 2, 1, 2. That was weird. Hold on. Hello? Check. Okay. Sorry about that. Check. Is that over? I'm getting some red signals here, over modulation, but it's weird. Usually I'm not at that level. So there we go. Check. All right. Got a little less in the headphones there. Cup and handy like a Super Bowl. Right? Like a Super Bowl. Funny. So look, there could be a falling wedge here. Bounce. We are getting low. Let's take a look at the 4 hour. 4 hour actually has momentum, and I like what I'm seeing here. Could curl back down. You know, you're looking at support and resistance. You got some resistance and support here, right there, because you had nice resistance right here. See that? And you're coming back down to bounce off that support right there for FRR. Interesting. Front row. Now it's a metaverse coin too that could do some serious damage. Playing with the 21-day moving average. It's what I like to see on the 4 hour. Usually tells me we get a bit of a move here. Not a lot of action here on the 4 hour. There's the 200-day moving average. I believe you could get the push on the 1 hour. Looking pretty good. You know, the trade's still valid. Nothing has really changed in the trade. Trade's still valid. I keep my stop loss where it's at. And just, you know, trade's still valid on FRR. I'd keep watching this puppy. Really nothing has changed. Risk-reward ratio is the same, and it's holding. So nothing has changed. Doing well. And notice if you're in my trading group how I hone in. Sometimes we'll look at the same coin for 5 days straight until we finally catch the pop. We might trade a coin over and over again for a few days. Then the trend will end and then we'll move on to the next coin. Like we'll trade these trends, you know? Like this was a beautiful trade here. Look at this bull pennant that broke out. So this thing has been doing damage out of bull pennants, hitting its measured moves. I could see it hitting its next measured move. Oversold on that 1 hour, ready to rock. Let's see what happens. I like what I'm seeing here for FRR. And always have a stop loss. It could dump out of at any moment and just dump on you. You never know. Okay. So there you have it. FRR, thank you so much for the super chat. Super chat, Bitcoin dominance, ETH dominance, near, kin, and ontology. Let's take a look at near. Near protocol is one you want to I definitely would look. The other day I was looking at top 5 coins I would hold for long term. Near Protocol has the je ne sais quoi. Near Protocol has what you need. I like Near Protocol. I really do. However, let's break this down. Near didn't do what Bitcoin did. You see, it didn't do what a lot of other coins did. You could say it's breaching. Starting to break out. Okay, starting to break out. That's okay. But again, all these coins that are breaking out, everything that you see here, that's why I look at the total market cap. Because whatever that total market cap does is going to have a big deal on the rest of the market. Total market cap isn't healthy, then you're not going to get pumped in any of these. 1 hour coming to the downside, but actually flipped back up there. Near Protocol getting busy. That's a bit of a cup and a handle there too. Cup and handles would have made it. And now you're getting above. You want to get a 4-hour candle close above that resistance. If you get this 4-hour candle close above that resistance, you're going to be sitting pretty for Near Protocol. I like what we're seeing here. Big moves for Near Protocol, pushing up, breaching. And now what you want to see is just rejection here and a bounce, a higher low. You're looking for higher lows. You're looking for a trend. If the trend gets established, oh my goodness, we're going to have a massive spring in February, March, and April. It's going to be a blast. So get ready, because anything is possible. Shout out to anyone that jumped out of my trading group and maybe jumped back in today. Shout out to anyone that stuck with me no matter what. I appreciate each and every one of you. As the total market cap holds 1.79 right there, not too shabby. Let's take a look at Bitcoin dominance in depth for a second. Bitcoin dominance. Look, it fell out of the pattern. Let the altcoins rip a little bit, but then look at that. I mean, watch your dominance. When dominance pumps like that, it's not good for altcoins. So watch your dominance. I'll delete this. We'll put a support and resistance line. So here, let's look at the daily here for Bitcoin dominance. Bigger time frames. So look, rejection, 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 rejection. It would be nice if Bitcoin dominance got rejected here. However, the daily is suggesting that it wants to push to the upside. I'll tell you right now, we could see a massive move in Bitcoin, like a massive move back to the upside, like you read about. I mean, suggesting that we could see a massive move in Bitcoin. However, tether dominance, when we looked at that before, right? Those are the two things we've been juxtaposing, the Bitcoin dominance and the tether dominance, and seeing what they look like. Let's look at tether dominance on the daily time frame. That actually wants to push up to the upside as well. However, you do have some resistance here. So we'd love to see this push up and then get resistance, and then Bitcoin dominance continue to the upside and maybe get to this resistance. However, if Bitcoin dominance pumps, watch your altcoins. All right, if Bitcoin dominance pumps, watch your altcoins. Okay. So bang, 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 Bitcoin dominance. And then we have a trend line too to commend with here. See this trend line, which we kind of feel like we breached. You could put these there, but I feel like we breached it, came back in again. There's a big trend line for Bitcoin dominance. So we cracked that, use it as a retest moment and that support. You could see some altcoins bleed. The BTC pairs will bleed the most. So just watch your BTC pairs. If you're trying to gain Bitcoin against altcoins, it's the time to swing back into BTC. That's like the idea. So the idea if you're trading, not you, but the idea behind a cryptocurrency trader, like as I was taught. Bitcoin flying, baby. Yeah, baby. Telling you, man, Bitcoin was about to fly out of that channel to the upside. Bitcoin pumping something serious. Look, my extraction team, I don't think they were awake. Yo, did anyone hear this? Yo, Bitcoin's pumping hard. Can we change that thumbnail to Bitcoin pumping hard? You guys could get more people on the stream. You get more excitement, get more movement. Where's my team, baby? Where's the motivation? Where's my team at? Bitcoin at 40K, baby. Shout out to my peoples, man. Bitcoin at 40K now, pumping to the upside, doing absolute damage. Look at the size of that candle on Bitcoin. Unbelievable. And I'm telling you, man, we just broke through that resistance. We cracked through this rising wedge that, now that's not a rising wedge. However, I don't trust this. I don't trust these market makers anymore. We're still overbought on the daily time frame. But again, remember I said there was an anomaly once where we actually did something like this, and it was a rally on rallies for Bitcoin. And I pointed this out. I pointed a few times. It was an anomaly, right? Did it just break daily resistance? Bitcoin tapped the 800 EMA on the 1 hour. Breach, broke, cracked, bang, bang, bang. Wow, look at that move for the upside for Bitcoin. Unbelievable. And again, that's now breaking this diagonal resistance line here. Look, this is diagonal resistance that we are definitely cracking through. I mean, you cannot say we breached now. We breached. Now the idea of us, because before it was a pattern that you could say we hit the top of the pattern, we were coming back down to the bottom of the pattern. But Bitcoin has breached. Let me set this up for you neater, because I know some of my beginners are like, all right, that's his chart from yesterday. Let me set this up nice and neat. Bitcoin pumping to the upside. 352 people watching on the live. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? Come on, 150 of you. Hit those likes. Let's get motivated. Let's get it moving. You're seeing something you've never seen. This could be history right now in the making. Let's get real. Bitcoin at 40,300. Come on now. Let's get hype. We all sat here freaking playing with our thumbs, watching up for the last freaking few weeks. We traded everything we could. We were in and out. This could be the beginning of a massive move in this market. Bitcoin could have said, I have bottomed and I am ready for match. But again, you never know. But dude, banging on them. We'd be taking over. Shout out to Finbook for the W. Bitcoin is monster, baby. People that don't respect the Bitcoin, they just don't get it. What, you don't respect the Bitcoins? By the power of my Bitcoins. Yo, and I'm telling you, when everyone was waiting, I'll get it at 16K, I'll get it at 20K. All those people, you have to remember, everyone thinks they're going to get cheap Bitcoin. Now, a bunch of people are like, oh, I'll go, even there's people I tutored, oh, it's going to go lower. 20K, 30K. And I always say, you never know where Bitcoin's going. You never know where Bitcoin's going. Like, you always have to be DCAing. That's why I dollar cost average into Bitcoin at every possible chance I get. Look, a bunch of my Bitcoin I bought at 33K is up damn near $7,000 on the 30,000. That's 30% gains already. Bitcoin. It does wonders for your savings. It does wonders for me. Every time, man, Bitcoin never ceases to amaze me. I love you, Bitcoin. I love you, baby. Most scarce asset in the world. Not enough for every millionaire to get it, baby. Sneaky Pete vaporizers. Shout out to Sneaky Pete with the vaporizers. Yo, Sneaky Pete, send me a vaporizer, man. Only for natural herbs, for blood pressure and stuff like that. Look at this. Bitcoin breaking to the downside could break out here to the upside and do massive damage. I mean, the measured move here, you could actually take the length of the Elliott wave bull. And could this be the beginning of our cup and handle to the upside? Honestly, when I go back on BitBoy, this is going to, if we can hold these levels and I go back on BitBoy and we end up somewhere up here, and my cup and handle theory will be actually starting to play out. If that ends up being a bottom, my channel, we could become some of the most famous. We could become famous literally for technical analysis, because we were saying things nobody else was saying, and we were just going day by day by the charts. I wasn't a moon boy, I wasn't a bear boy. Even right now, this could be a fake out. We could see us down here tomorrow. We could see 29K in a few weeks. Don't believe the hype, okay? Don't believe the hype. Vape some DMT, Crystal Bridge to the stars, spirit angel gods, the elves. Shout out to Finbook, man. Relax. Just numbers. We don't get excited for dumps. So act like you've been here before. Part of me feels like I'll get heartbroken again, trying to stay positive. Look at this. For the 99 super, and there's a $100 super chat. There they go. We used to get those all the time. It's been a while. It's been a drought. The $100 super chat coming on in at 11:33 in the morning. It's 11:33 on the 33. Did he not? Yeah. Of course, it's 11:33 and we get the super chat. Look, I can't make this stuff up. Did my phone die? My phone's dead, but it is 11:33. I'm telling you right now. To the $100, love the energy. Let's go, lifers. Shout out to Keeler TA Crypto. $100 super chat. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Super chats. ETH Dominance, Kin, and Ontology. Spirit Fingers. Shout out to Andrew Sulo in the game. Would you please check the on-chain data? Nice save, Sam. Moving my stop loss up now above my break even. There you go, baby. On the 33, Keeler TA on the crypto, man. Thank you so much for the $99 super chat. Amazing. It's just like we work so hard in my trading group. I put in so much effort. I DCA into BTC, hardcore, right? And it's just nice to see 40K today. It's nice to see 40K. It really is. Again, don't be, we are overbought on the daily time frame. We could see a nice, nasty pullback. However, what do I talk about the most? I talk about where the 21-day moving average is. And we're on it right now. And we're getting above it. I'm going to talk about this again. Look, we got above it there, but we couldn't make it. If we can stay above the 21 like this is how it all started. Falling wedges that break on out. Look, that's how it started right there. We broke out and we stayed above the 21. And again here, a falling wedge. We broke out and a big candle got above the 21-day moving average. Right now, a big candle is breaking out above the 21-day moving average on the daily time frame. I'm just pointing this out. The shorts are still getting squeezed. You have to remember, a lot of people kept shorting the market. They're fools. They're absolute fools. And what they did is they revenge shorted. They started a short at right here, and they got shorted. So they started another one. They're like, oh, this couldn't be it. I couldn't be wrong. And they keep going. The human mind thinks it's right all the time. That's the beauty. Look at this. E short 29. Look, more shorts coming in. Look, 40,800. He just got shorted again. Look, he got shorted at 48. And you have to remember, if it's 4,400 now, if it's 40,400 now, it's 40,000, almost 41,000 on the CME. The futures are higher. You get it? So they keep shorting. Look, 40,350. He got liquidated. These guys are so shorting Bitcoin, man. They haven't seen this before. They weren't here. Look, it happened here and it happened there. We could be seeing the revival of Bitcoin right now. Or we could be seeing a fake out where they're trying to trap us all and they're going to suck us right back in. That's why if you are swing trading, if you've been in some moves, great day to take some profits. When there's big green candles, it's a great day to take some profits off the table. You don't sell them. See, everyone, I should have got out here. I'm going to definitely get out. And they panic sell these red days. Worst moves they ever made, right? Sold Phantom. Sold, I might as well get out. These were capitulation. These were tough times. These were very tough times. Because you're like, well, what if we end up down here? I got to save what I got. They know how to play with you. Look, shoulder, head, a little bit of a right shoulder there, palm. Crazy. Just be careful shorting the market. Again, be careful shorting the market. Bitcoin, wow. I'm still in a complete state of shock today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Excited to see my Bitcoin portfolio up 8%. Thank you, Crypto Lifer. It's my hodl bag, but nice to see. Hey, it always is nice to see. There's lots of shorts to liquidate, but they're short time lived. The question is, what's going to happen next? Well, what's going to happen next is this. You got to look at smaller time frames. Swing up to the 5-minute, just like we said. We predicted the last pump. Did we not? We showed you that we were in a bit of a flag here that pumped to the upside. Right? I was able to track this and point this out. This has a measured move, and the 5-minute wants to rip again. I mean, when you keep oscillating and you keep resetting and these time frames want to fly, baby, I tell you what, baby, this thing wants to rip. So this is going to make a bit of something like this. And now you see you see bearish divergence now. Because you got swing up to swing up with the 5-minute. Swing down to swing down on the RSI. That is bearish divvy, but you're pointing up. So now you got this. I mean, I won't go that far. Literally, when things rip, you got to use the 1-minute chart. Look, you're flagging again on the 1-minute. And this is a mini cup and handle forming now. I'm teaching you really, this is a lesson right now that you can only learn when the market's ripping like this. How to trade a fast market. You got to zoom into smaller time frames. Look, I'm going to blow your mind right now. Look at this. Look at this. I wish I had a 30-second chart. I wish I had a 30-second chart. Look, here's your neckline. This is an inverted head and shoulder. Come on. There's your shoulder. There's your head. And there's your head, right? And then you take the length of the neckline, and this is how you scalp. And bam, look, that's your measured move of the inverted right there. Now you make your next flag, and now you got another move. So right now, this is all you can do. you got to track Bitcoin at a smaller time frame until we see some bearish divvy here, a head and shoulder, some type of pattern that negates what's happening. And then we'll be able to slow it down. Okay. So bang, 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 bang. That is some serious gangster. Yo, I will teach you so much about this game. I will teach you so much of how to trade, and I will show you the way. If you can stick with me, I will show you the way. But you got to stick with the lifer. You know, there's going to be times you may doubt me. I'm telling you, there may be times where you're not sure. I'm not always going to have every answer because nobody will. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to be able to set you mentally and emotionally straight for the moves that are coming for us all, baby. We're in the greatest asset in the world. We're in the most scarce asset in the world. And they're printing money like up the wazoo. Every single person around the world is adopting Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. NFTs are taking over the Super Bowl. We're in the right place at the right time. Look, I'll blow your mind right now. This is a cup and handle on the 1 minute. There's a cup. There's a handle on the 1 minute time frame. That should break to the upside as a cup and handle. Measured move is the length there. Let's zoom into this like it's the only thing in town. Look, and this could look just like the daily. That's why I tell everyone, it doesn't matter what it is. The chart will play out the way it's supposed to play out. 68 to 70% of the time, baby. 68%, you know, low stochastics. You're pretty close to the 21-day moving average. Bang, bang, bang. So this is how you figure out where the price is going now. All right. No one else will do this. You'll never see anything like this on YouTube. You won't. And look, I'm going to blow your mind again. This was a cup. Here was your handle. We broke out. Here was your measured move, was the wick to the wicks. That's how the algos move. And bang, look, that's exactly where we went to the next flag. Come on now. I'll teach you the way. I'll teach you more than anyone else could ever teach you online. I'm telling you right now, I will push my teaching out of my pores. I will sweat education out of my mind. Like, I don't feel good unless I'm helping somebody else figure something out. I don't feel good unless I'm showing somebody something I know. I don't feel good about myself unless I know somebody else is being helped. How dare somebody live a life and not care about other people? How dare somebody spend millions of dollars on a car knowing that there's people starving in other countries? Like, come on now. Let's get serious. Like, people want to live a life of luxury. Why don't you help someone else? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, why don't you help somebody else? Like, I put my life and soul into cryptocurrency. I put everything I have into it, you know? And it's everything I have. And you know what? I tell people, you know, they always say, don't go all in, choose what, you know. I heard BitBoy the other day, he said I did. And the same as me, like, I went all in. Like, I don't go half into things. Like, I either go all in or I don't. You know what I'm saying? I either go all in or I don't. Like, so, like, I don't go halfway. Like, I just don't. So, when I got into cryptocurrency, I did go all in because I'm not a half-ass person, you know? I went all in, baby. I went all in. I love each and every one of you. Today's an emotional day for me. It's been a struggle the last few months. It's been crazy. It's been crazy. And the market makers have been swinging this game around like you wouldn't believe. Sam, great job, my man. Freaking love this channel. Keep it up, bro. Let's go. I love you too, man. Trey Presley, guest teacher. Chris, Crypto Rich, man, just closed my Jump USD position for 49% gains. The Patreon is worth it. Hands down. No BS. Much love, Sam. Crypto Rich, thank you so much, man. You're the man for the $10 super chat. It's not much, man, but thanks for everything you do, bud. Realest YouTuber out there. Thank you so much for the $5 for Canadian from Michael Beauregard. And shout out to all the Canadians out there. I love y'all. Shout out to everyone that appreciates everyone. Shout out to everyone that loves everyone. Shout out to everyone that just loves love and wants everyone to be great. Shout out to everyone that just loves love and wants everyone to be great. And look at my team, man. Look at my team. This is how good my team is. Look at this. Bitcoin pumping hard with my shite eating grin there. Ridiculous, right? That's so ridiculous. But look, Bitcoin pumping hard. Get rid of the skull, man, if you can. Just delete the skull if you can. Why is there a skull there? But whatever, you know, hey, it is what it is, right? Maybe people won't notice it. Unbelievable. God bless everyone. Shout out to DJ Porter Rock. Jump was fun on the 1 minute, last 20 minutes. Maybe not a touchdown, but a nice field goal. Thank you, lifers. Shout out to Love Learning. Shout out to all the lovers of life here. And look, there's this cup and handle breaking to the upside. I tell you what, man, if you just listen to what I teach, you'll see you'll be picking up what I put down. All right. And we have the MetaMask class today at 1 o'clock. So jump on into the MetaMask course. I didn't even get a chance to talk about it. So if you loved hanging out with me right now and you're like, you know what, I need more. Like, it wasn't enough today. I want to hang out with that guy even more for 125. Jump on into the MetaMask course every Friday from 1 to 3. And I'm going to break it down for you. I'm going to show you what happens in cryptocurrency. We're going to have a blast in all the 7 chains. I'm going to show you how to make an LP token. We're going to make MetaMask wallets from scratch. We're going to even talk about how to set up your Phantom wallet on Solana. We're going to break it all down all the time, every single day. Ready to show you what's going down. So shout out to everyone here on the live. And look, this is starting to break on out. See? Cut with a handle. Now, can it breach this channel? This stochastic says it can. Stochastics RSI are very accurate for the next pump. Look, pump, pump. Last time we were low there, we pumped. Last time we were low there, we pumped. Last time we were low here, we pumped. Last 3 times, will this be the 4th time? It looks like Bitcoin's about to pump out to 40,005, which is the measured move of the cup and handle. Look, there it goes. Like, hold up. Like, this is even more important. I mean, I just called this cup and handle in the 1 minute for you. Someone said, we don't know where's it going. I just showed you exactly where it's going to go, and I called it. I called it. Nobody does this. Nobody does this. I'm out. Out. Nobody does this stuff. Like, nobody. Show me the guy. Show me the guy that does this on live camera every day. Like, show me. I want to see these guys. Like, where are these YouTubers? Oh my God. Like, if this doesn't get you motivated, if this doesn't make you want to sign up for a course, if this doesn't make you want to join my trading group, if this doesn't make you realize that I'm your guy, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm my guy. Like, freaking love depending on myself. I don't listen to anyone else's TA, man. I stick to my technical analysis, my cup and handles. Sammy, cup and handy. Let's go. Sorry, I'm hype right now. I'm hype right now. If you can't tell, I'm hype right now because I'm teaching exactly what I put my heart and soul into, and it plays out over and over and over again. And it's just beautiful. I mean, that is the measured move. I would close that now. That's a tiny cup and handle that did hit the measured move, you know? There's your swing, and there's your swing. I mean, that's it, you know? Now you're at the top of the channel here, and you're curving here on the stochastic, see? But we're inside a tiny flag on the 1 minute chart. But it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. The walk-off homer, man. I'm a little bit scared. Respect from London for helping. Shout out to everyone on the live. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. 391 people on the live stream. Can we get the likes up to the watchers? I can't hear y'all. I wish the likes made a sound like, I can't hear y'all. Like I'm on stage, like, I can't hear y'all. Love from the West Coast. Bitcoin, not the only thing pumping. Bitcoin's not the only thing that's pumped. I started with Moon Boys, and now I'm with the real McCoy. Sammy, cup and handy, baby. Banging on him. I think he just flipped his bat. Let's go, Dojalon. Yo, is Elon pumping too? Dojalon Mars. Banging on him. Look at that. Ooh, tweezer tops, though. People are like, oof. But look, Dojalon Mars banging on him on the 1 minute. Look at the size of that candle for Dojalon Mars. Dude, a lot of things are saying, hey, can I get above resistance now? Is that going to be okay for me? They're all peeking their head out like, am I allowed to breathe? Am I allowed to breathe right now? Do I look at one of my portfolios on CoinGecko? Do I dare look at it? Do I dare even take a look? But and again, I'm hyped right now. I'm excited. But everyone, thoughts on Solana Pay? Interesting. Never heard of it. Let's get into the fun things here too. 1149, man. Unbelievable. Show me a green day, man. Show me a green day. There you go. Not the best, not the worst. Portfolio up, you know, a little 32K on the day. Not bad on one of them. 32,000. That ain't bad, right? Up 32K, 8%. Still up $197,000. We'll do our thing, right? Dang, man. Oh, man. What a day to be alive. What a day to be alive, huh? Overeat. Major gains for Jupe. Jupe just banging on him. Unbelievable. And shout out to my team, man. You guys are amazing. Look, let's see. Can I see it? I want to see that. Look. Oh, wait. He didn't change it? I thought he changed it. I can change it. All right, hold up. Hold up. I got to do some behind the scenes work. I would have sworn he changed it. The de-atomizer. You're 40, man. I got to give it to you. But look, if I look here. Come on. There we go. All right, look. Bear with me here. 382 people watching on the live. So many people come back when the stream starts pumping. Look, we hit edit here. We swing down. Bitcoin pumping hard. Oh, so he did change it. All right, cool. They just sometimes, it takes them a while. So he changed it. It'll come back. Sometimes I change it twice to try to change it again. Bitcoin pumping hard. Right there. But, yo, my team came up and did it. I mean, you got to give it to them. They're unreal. Oh, we just lost like 30 people on the live that fast? Dang. You see, you got to keep up the movement. If the second I lose my stamina, people just like, all right, everyone, we're not done yet. You think we're done? You think we're done? You think you've seen enough? You haven't seen enough yet. There's so much more coming. Now, what altcoins is this money going to flow into? That's what you don't know. And that's what we're going to be able to figure out in the trading group. We're going to be all over it. Where is the money flowing in cryptocurrency? Where is the money going? Where's the money flowing? We're going to take a look at a little coin called ZK2 real quick. ZK rollups. Don't forget the narrative that was being built beforehand. Let's take a look at it. ZK2 on the 1 hour, right? Suggesting this. Look. So what happened was Bitcoin pumped hard, but that money fell out of what was pumping. And now these are in kind of emerging cup and handle. That's an emerging cup and handle. This is oversold in the daily time frame. I like what I'm seeing here for ZK Tube. You might want to put this on your radar and check it. ZK Tube. All right. Again, all eyes on Bitcoin. Market will be sketch. But it also looks like the Dow will start to recover. As I said before, I wouldn't be surprised if the Dow ends up green at the end of the day, based on how oversold the 1 hour was. Okay? Like, how much more can you give it? You know, so here's an idea here. 32% gains possibly coming out of ZK2. Watch ZK2. And this is going to release the alts into a more of a fun setting. If you were in my group for the last few weeks, that's not normal how we've been trading. Like, we don't just trade Phantom 3L and 3S for 10 days straight. Like, we did that because that's the market. You trade what the market gives you whenever the market gives you it. You have to change your trading style depending on what the market's doing. You can't just be like, oh, I'm going to do whatever I want, whenever I want. It doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that. All right? You got to play with the market makers or they're going to play with you. All right? Sounds pretty good, right? Okay, ZK2 on KuCoin. Bang, bang, bang. My goodness. Oh, my goodness. I'll tell you what, I get no respect, huh? I get no respect, you know? The other day, I was with my wife, She said, hey, why don't you take me somewhere I've never been? I said, oh, okay. So I took her to the kitchen. Hey. Oh, you know, oh, my God, you know? Oh, my kid, you know, even my dad, he loved my older brother way more than me. Oh, you know? When we play baseball, he told them, hit me with the bat. Hey, oh, Jesus, oh, my God. I get no respect. I tell you what, I get no respect. Johnny, I tell you what, Johnny, you know, I love LA. I love the people out here, you know. But, you know, I mean, people honk at me. I'm ugly, I guess, you know. People say I'm an ugly guy. I'm so ugly, I used to go to orgies just to eat the grapes. Oh, my God, I tell you what, I get no respect. Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the love. I appreciate the 333 coming on in. Thank you to all the people coming on in and showing support for the Crypto Lifer. We fought through some hard times. It's not over yet. I don't want to act like a moon boy. and act like it's completely over. And there's Angelo Cicola with EGLD. Let's take a look at EGLD. I came from a real tough neighborhood. Oh yeah, no, he's like, my wife's cold, you know, she's a cold lady, you know, her side of the waterbed is frozen. I get no respect, I tell you. Her side of the waterbed is frozen, man. This guy's out of his mind. He's crazy, right? Tell you what, baby. It's good to be alive, though. Comedy Crypto. I was so ugly, my mother used to feed me with a slingshot. I came from a... Just stop. You're killing me. You're killing me, man. Oh, my God. Love learning. Thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Much love and respect to you. Keeler TA, thank you for the $1.99, man. I appreciate you, man. Zero Allegiance, Ken, Ontology, and EGLD. Thanks for being here in bad and also in the good times. Can you look at Quant? Thanks. Greets from Germany. Shout out to Thorsten British. The way you wrote that was nice. Usually I say send in a super chat, but the way you wrote that was nice. And actually, I do want to go over Quant. I believe Quant could take over the back end of the new system that they're preaching about here. Look at ZK2 starting to get some love here. Looks like it's about to pump to the upside. It's looking scrumptious. So some altcoins are going to take the love right now. The money's going to flow out of Bitcoin into the altcoins. You know, watch Bitcoin struggle. 38K was a big deal, though. As long as we're above 38K, we can hold above that region. It's a big deal. Thank you so much for the subscribers coming on in. A lot of subscribers coming on into the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. But look, they try to steal my viewership. Like, we were at 380. Why are we going down to 335? I'm making funny jokes and having fun, and we're having a blast. Why too many people are uptight. They come and all they want to know is crypto. The Adam and Eve throwback looks confirmed. Boom, 45. I mean, dude, look at this. BTC, USDT. Look at this thing. I mean, where were we doing this? Where were we doing that tiny cup and handle on? Wow, 40. Tell you, man, the shorts, they didn't realize what was happening. Look, and there's my cup and handle that blasted the upside. Crazy. Where did I do that on? BTC, USD, I think I was on. Coinbase, right? Where's my 1 minute? No, maybe I was on BTC, USDT, KuCoin. Where did I just have that cup and handle drawn? Maybe it was Binance. There it is. Look at that. We called this pump to the upside. And I can track coins on any time frame. And look, I'll show you something else that'll blow your mind. That's a shoulder, that's a head, and that's a shoulder right there with a move to the upside as well. All right. Look, we found this cup and handle. It broke out. Then we found this flag. Look at this. And you finally got rejected by 45. I mean, a lot of people were like, okay, I'll take profit there. A lot of people were sitting there with liquidity, right? A lot of people were sitting there with liquidity. I DCA on Litecoin 5L and 3L. Mic drop. I love being a goofball. I can see you do too. Life is too short to be serious all the time. Oh, all the time. You gotta love your life. You gotta love your life. Unbelievable what just happened. I'm amazed. I can't believe it. Huge pump in the market. And again, I was DCAing into Bitcoin down in here. We were talking about the falling wedge. We showed the cup and handle. I was on BitBoy breaking down that I believe we could be seeing a bottom possibly. There was a lot of talks of a possible bottom. Did we make a bottom? I'm not going to guarantee anything of the sort. All right? Be very careful. However, look, we're coming down for a retest, and we're ready to rock again. That's signs that this wants to continue to pump. So now, look what you can do now. You can forget all that crazy work I just did. And now you got this. This is a retest of this beautiful pennant to the upside, and this wants to continue. Now you're going for 41K. And this is how you track a coin when it's getting out of control. You have no choice. There's nothing else you can do. You go to the smallest time frame you pay for. Mine is, can I get the 30-second chart? Oh, I can? No, see? For advanced traders looking for their edge, upgrade now. I want the highest one, man. My wife said TradingView sent us something and said we were going to get the highest one. And this is crazy. I mean, textbook, falling wedge, break to the downside. But look, and then all you can say is it broke back into the pattern, And when falling wedges break out, they break out parabolically to the upside, right? This is a crazy day. I'll be honest. This is crazy. It's crazy. Definitely rejection at 40,500. Makes complete sense. Shoulder, head, and shoulder boosting up there on the 1 hour. There's a shoulder, a head, and a shoulder. So the TA plays out. You just got to be able to look at it for exactly what it shows you. Shoulder, head, and shoulder, going to break up to the upside. Done. Simple. Gains all day. Love the lifer way. Quant, please. Let's take a look at Quant. QNT. USDT. Let's take a look at Quant on KuCoin. It's always KuCoin for me. Wow, I mean, look at that. We talked about Quant yesterday pumping to the upside. You'd already be in the gains had you taken the call. So I put out Quant last night. I believe before I went to bed, I was sitting there and I said, you know, I think I could help somebody learn how to trade. I think they could rechart this and it would be amazing. Ah, man, what a day to be alive, man. What a day to be alive, man. What a day to be alive. What a day to be alive. What a day to be alive. Yo, you work so hard, and then every day you get a bonus. A little something comes up, you know? Wow, Quant, man, for the gains. So right here, last night, I'm looking at Quant, and I'm like, Quant just broke out. Highly likely to pump to the upside. And this is what I was looking at for Quant, and Quant did pump to the upside right there. So we don't stop pulling gains out this market. 15%, still holding about a 9.38% gains. And now it's in a bit of a flag here. Look at this. So I can keep now this is the problem is I have the old, I like to keep my old, because this is still, this never got stopped out and this trade's still working. But you got a new trade to work now and a new measured move. Get rid of the target. We don't need the target. Measured move right there. All right. Bang, bang, bang. All right. And that could lead you some serious gains for Quant. So I like what I'm seeing for Quant right now. And the gains flow out of Bitcoin and into the alts. That's what happens. QNT, USDT. 1 hour, scalp easy. These are scalps on the 1 hour. All right. Thank you for Quant. Let's take a look at Super Chats. ETH dominance. That's for XRP MUSER, man. Why is he stuck on ETH dominance? Now we'll look at ETH dominance. So ETH dominance took a move back to the upside. Let's look at it here on the daily. So it had a pump, came back into the channel, decided, hey, I'm not done yet. I'm going to pump back out again. Funny, we don't look at ETH dominance enough. I mean, what does it mean? How much ETH is taken from the alts, or ETH is just taken in general from the whole market cap, right? If ETH dominance does pump, it's going to bring up back the altcoins, though. And ETH dominance is in a bull flag. It's interesting that you pointed that out. That tells you that there's alt season coming. So if you can look at ETH dominance does tell you that alt season is coming. You're kind of overbought on the daily time frame. Look at the bigger time frame, like the 3-day and the weekly. On the weekly, it's saying that we're going to have a huge move in the altcoins. Look at the last time we were low on the weekly and we pumped. If ETH dominance pumps up, a lot of coins are going to pump to the upside. Best part of the stream, long live Dangerfield. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for coming on in. Let's look at EGLD. Thank you for the super chat for EGLD. Let's take a look at EGLD. EGLD. I'll look at it on Tether or on KuCoin or Binance. Binance has a longer chart, actually. So you do have to look at it on Binance. But I would trade it on KuCoin. Link in the description below. Jump on in. Link is in the description below. So look, I mean, EGLD is in a giant cup and handle on the weekly. Wants to push to the upside. I mean, this is telling you that's a great accumulation zone. Had you accumulated it last time when it was low here on the weekly, and it might just spend a few weeks like this, but that would have been the greatest time to accumulate EGLD. Really good time, right? To build a bigger bag of EGLD. I personally have a huge bag of it that I bought at $20 and I'll never look back. I 7x'd it at the present moment And at one point, I was up even like, crazy amounts. It was at 540. So I believe this is going to be a big project. I believe it will go way above where it used to go. Measured move here is 669 for EGLD. So extremely oversold on the weekly time frame. Use the weekly to your advantage. Okay. Super chats, Kin, Quant, and EGLD. Love you guys. Lifer banging it again live for everyone to see. Not just some moon boy shilling his bags. Crypto Kylo Ren. No, baby. No. Just got here after work. Think BTC will break 41K? It's possible. Let's take a look at AMB. What is Ambrosius? AMB, right? On Bitcoin. I never see a USDT pair for this. It always only has a BTC pair. I went over it recently, though. Let's take a look. I have a chart on it. I did go over Ambrosius. So, look, I looked at something like this. Kind of went sideways, but it's still kind of holding support here. The weekly also says this is a great time to buy this up against Bitcoin. It's at the bottom of its barrel, though. AMB, BTC. Did I ever check it on KuCoin as well? Because I know I recently chatted it. I was chatting it out the other day, Oli. Forming a bit of a bowl. You could say it's finally breaking a little bit of the bowl, but be careful. You've been holding this long term and just trying to get out of a zone. I don't know. I don't know. It did pop, and it broke resistance, thank God. Whole market came back. Isn't that weird? How does the whole entire market? I guess because things are priced in BTC. If BTC goes up, right? So market rip, but you didn't make a higher high, really. Like, you could get rejected here and still go to the downside. 61 sats. I don't know. I don't trade falling knives, meaning I don't try to find, you got to get above this resistance and get a retest. This breaks out and does a retest here. That's where I'd be looking at it. Somewhere at, 80 Satoshis? Yeah. You chatters have amazing tips too. Hey, do you teach anything about stacking in the MetaMask course? Yeah, I talk about all different types of stuff. I talk about how to make an LP token, how to do all different types of stuff with your crypto. It's a great class. Live for banging it again. Live for everyone to see, not just some moon boy shilling his bags, right? Best part of the stream, long live Dangerfield. I get no respect. Hey, I'll tell you what, the other day I went outside, I get no respect. Nobody likes me, I tell you what. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. Appreciate each and every one of you for being here. Unreal what just happened and occurred. Unreal. Anyway, I got to get out of here for the day, everyone. Thank you for being here. I love you all, and I'm jumping out. But again, I'll be back tomorrow night, Saturday nights. I do Saturday night live streams. I am trying to do maybe a possible Lifer Cypher tomorrow. That could be something that we do. Look out for that as well. Shout out to everyone here on the live. Thank you for jumping on in. I appreciate each and every one of you for calling yourself Crypto Lifers. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much for the support. Great to see life back in action. 344 likes, 300 people watching on the live. Let's get those likes up to 400 throughout the day. I would greatly appreciate that too as well. Everybody, stick with the lifer. I'll stick with you. Together we will form a strong, strong team, and we'll make it through any tough times. And I'm telling you right now, we will end up on top. I love you all. At the end of every live stream, I say 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. Remember, 1, 2, 3, crypto is life. We got the pump, baby. Yeah. I'll see y'all in the groups. If you want to join my Patreon, hit the link in the description below. Email cryptolifers@gmail.com. We take cryptocurrency. Pay for $270 to pay for cryptocurrency, and we'll put you in there for 3 months. Give you a 10% discount also. I have a class coming up in an hour at 1 o'clock, the MetaMask course. Jump on in. It's the best course. It will teach you how to connect to the top 7 chains, how to make your MetaMask wallet. If you already know that, I'm going to teach you how to make an LP token, what the difference between a pool and a stake is, how to actually earn, how to add liquidity, all sorts of fun stuff. When I first got into this and I added liquidity, I was kind of freaking out. If someone had walked me through how to add liquidity, it would have been nice. I would have actually been it would have benefited me greatly. So this course will do that for you. Jump on it. It's only $125, and it's every Friday from 1 to 3. I hope to see you there. I'll see everyone in the next live stream. Peace. Have a great day. I love you all.